I'm going to break down the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, also known as OBBBA. This is a huge piece of legislation that just passed the House of Representatives and is now heading to the Senate. But what does it actually mean for you, your family, and the country? Let's walk through the key sections, the biggest changes, and most importantly, how this bill could impact our daily lives. Overall costs, the national debt. The One Big Beautiful Bill shakes up government finances. It cuts some spending but boosts defense and border security, and extends tax cuts. Bottom line, it adds about $3 to $4 trillion to the national debt over 10 years, and raises the debt ceiling. Some benefit, but taxpayers will face the debt burden. Food assistance, rural America. This bill makes it harder to get food stamps, fewer benefits, stricter work rules, and only citizens qualify. States pay more costs. Big farms get more support, but clean energy and conservation funding are cut. Low-income families and non-citizens could lose out. Military border security. This is one of the biggest spending increases in the bill. Billions are being poured into the military for better pay, benefits, housing, and advanced technology like AI and new weapon systems. There's also a massive investment in border security, over $46 billion for new barriers, technology, and thousands of new border agents. While military families, defense contractors, and border agencies benefit, these increases add to the deficit. Taxpayers will ultimately cover the costs, and migrants will face stricter enforcement at the border. Education. Student loans education is getting a major overhaul. Only U.S. citizens and certain legal residents will qualify for federal student aid. The amount you can get will be based on the average cost of your program nationwide, not just your school's cost. There are also big changes to student loans. No more subsidized loans for undergrads starting in 2026. Graduate and Parent Plus loans are being eliminated or limited. New, stricter limits on how much you can borrow. A new repayment assistance plan will replace most current income-based plans, with loans canceled after 30 years of payments. Colleges will have to pay back some loans if their students don't succeed, and there's a new type of Pell Grant for short-term job training programs. However, protections against predatory for-profit colleges are being rolled back. So, while taxpayers and successful colleges may benefit, students, especially part-timers, those with financial hardship or those attending less reputable schools, could face higher costs and fewer protections. Energy environment. This bill boosts oil, gas, and coal by easing drilling rules and cutting royalties. Clean energy programs and EV incentives are cut or eliminated. A fast track is created for energy projects with new fees on renewables. Billions go to water infrastructure, mainly in the West. AI rules are blocked for states for 10 years while federal agencies get funding for AI upgrades. Fossil fuels gain, but clean energy and climate efforts lose. This may raise energy costs and harm the environment. Other key areas. Healthcare tightens Medicaid eligibility, cuts some public health funding. Taxes extends some cuts, adds new limits on deductions. Immigration. Justice, stricter border enforcement, more federal oversight. Government, agency cuts, new transparency rules. What do economists and Republicans say? Economists are divided. Some say bill spending boosts jobs, but most warn it adds to national debt. Republicans support it for defense and tax cuts. Democrats criticize social and environmental cuts. Summary: who wins and who loses? Winners: defense and border industries, large farms, fossil fuel companies, and some taxpayers. Losers: low-income families, students relying on federal aid, clean energy advocates, and anyone concerned about the growing national debt. Conclusion. In summary, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act is a sweeping and controversial overhaul of federal spending, taxes, and policy. It increases national debt, shifts priorities toward defense and fossil fuels, and reduces support for social safety nets and clean energy. The impacts will be felt differently across the country, depending on where you live and what programs you rely on. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped you understand what's at stake with the OBBBA, and how it might affect you and your community. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay up to date on any new policy analysis.